Good morning. Alright, so first we're going to do I'm going to show a skit about voodoo and the way people think voodoo is. So.
Ah! Ah! Ah!
Alright, thanks guys.
Okay.
So, many people believe that voodoo is all about magic and voodoo dolls, and it's really not. It's actually a legitimate religion, and Hollywood has been feeding us all this information about what voodoo is, and it's nothing like that. So before I started researching voodoo, I actually thought it was interesting because I have family in New Orleans, and it's a big thing in New Orleans. Voodoo is. It's a big tourist thing, and they have a lot of souvenir shops that sell voodoo dolls and voodoo cards and things like that. So that's how I got kind of interested in it. But now, after doing the research for the speech, I understand that it's actually a complex religion and it has deep roots and a lot of beliefs. So now let's look at what voodoo actually is. So the Merriam-Webster Dictionary defines voodoo as a religion that is derived from African polytheism and ancestor worship and is practiced chiefly in Haiti. So I'm going to break this explanation down and explain more in depth what voodoo is. So voodoo is a religion that combines elements from Roman Catholicism and an African religion, and that African religion that I'm talking about originated in West Africa around 6,000 years ago, and this African religion was brought to the Americas through the slave trade in the 1600s, and then that African religion was later combined with Roman Catholicism to create what we now know as voodoo. So today, voodoo is practiced by over 60 million people, according to the website religionstolerance.org, and it's most widely practiced in Benin, Haiti, and New Orleans, and other areas in the Caribbean. So I will be explaining some aspects of the religion of voodoo. So what beliefs are actually involved in voodoo? Well, voodoo is continuously changing to fit its followers and its surroundings. And this voodoo is passed down by word of mouth because there is no holy book of voodoo, so people pass it down. Voodoo's main beliefs are the recognition of one God, and this God doesn't get involved in people's daily lives. But there's also many spirits, and these spirits look over people's daily lives. And these spirits all have unique personalities, and they shape the way that the followers' daily lives occur. There's 3 categories of these spirits. First is Aiwa, and Aiwa are ancestor spirits, and the spirits that are known... Aiwa are the ancestor spirits, and the spirits that are known as the universe's major forces, like the spirit of good and evil, reproduction, and health. And these spirits, the Aiwa spirits, interact with people on the earth, and they're capable of influencing the way our lives occur. The second category of spirits are called the twins. They're things like good and evil, and happy and sad, and these are opposites. And these spirits need to be honored in ceremonies so that followers can lead a balanced life. The third category of spirits are made up of the dead, which include the souls of a person's family members who have passed away. And these spirits, if you honor the dead, then they will bring good things to you, but if you don't honor them, then they can bring bad and dangerous things. So voodoo focuses primarily on the way that a person's life events affect their connections with the spirits and with nature and their ancestors who have died. Voodoo methods of delivery involve readings and prayer, and they do tarot cards, and they use fortune cards and things like that. And they also do a lot of ceremony, and their ceremonies are big on dancing and music, and everyone sings and participates in these ceremonies. And voodoo followers aim to help the hungry, the poor, and the sick. That's their biggest goal. So now let's look at how voodoo followers hold services to these spirits that they praise. The last important component of voodoo is that of the religious rites of voodoo, or the services. Bob Corbett describes the religious rites of voodoo as, these are usually held outside, under a rough roof, around the center pole. Drums are used extensively to provide music, and dancing is absolutely essential to the whole service. Nearly every voodoo service has animal sacrifice. By killing the animal, one releases life. The Aiwa, the first spirit I mentioned, are exhausted by the taxing task of running the universe. So, thus, by the animal sacrifice, they can receive life and they become rejuvenated. And that's the end of Bob Corbett's quote. And these services are highly important to every voodoo follower, and everyone participates fully in them. So, in conclusion, I hope that my speech has opened up your eyes to what voodoo actually is, that it's not just all dark magic and voodoo dolls. And I hope that now you understand that it's a meaningful religion, and a lot of people follow it. It's a religion with deep roots. So don't think smoke and mirrors when you think voodoo. You're wrong if you do. Thank you.